The first thing you will notice when you get out of this recorded presentation is when you're back on the store page for .v2, you'll see a slideshow link at the bottom of the narrative. That is this without the narrative. Also, under links, be sure you look at the various ones. For the knowledgeable in the industry, you've got your MSDS. You will have also our additives, what they are. You'll have the application instructions and a few other things, but you'll see that at the bottom of the page. I'm not going to take an awful lot of time in this presentation because most of you already know this. You're in the business. You may represent a polish company. You may be a distributor to salons. You may be a nail technician. So you'll know most of this, and anything you'll see that might be a little different, you really won't be able to tell until you try it. If you're a retail store that's looking at us for the first time, this may be helpful. But you have my email. Please contact me, and if it's any technical questions that I can't answer, I'll put you in touch with William Holder. Some of you in the beauty industry may recognize the name. Several years ago, he formulated a product he called DOT, D-O-T, Dual Overcoat Treatment. This is another version that's trademarked. Also, I'd like you to get familiar with New Horizons. They're really our manufacturer who's producing this. You're going to find them a very unique nonprofit in what they do for the intellectual and developmentally disabled adults. I'd like you to understand that story as well, because a good part of what we do goes to help their cause. With that, there's just a couple things. I may repeat this, but this is very, very important. Number one, William was not that active with DOT, formulated for natural nails. We do have a bonded base coat now, only for natural nails, and that's used with our additives. And the top coat that comes with it can be used not only as a top coat, but the maintenance product. That same top coat is sort of a 3-in-1 bottle. In what we call a unit for artificial nails, you'll get 3 1/2 ounce bottles. But to be honest with you, they're all the same for artificial nails. That each bottle can be used for top coat, base coat, and a maintenance product. Looking at this slide, look through it. It's meant to be a little bit marketing, but there's really not too much to it. The following slide, I think that's important to know. We're not in a competition with any polish company. We'll have a product. We have product for both systems, the artificial and the natural, that will support all companies and systems with their color lacquer. Look through the slide. When you get a chance, go to the slide presentation and review this. I think one of the keys is the maintenance product. You'll find that it really, when your customer, or if you are the customer yourself, when you use the maintenance product once or twice a week after putting everything on in original, you're going to find that it brings the shine back to its original color. It does help eliminate the peeling and chipping, and I think that's very important. Well, you'll find it's very important. This is something you may want to take a look at as well to really take the test. Most of the time, you'll walk out of a salon, or if you're doing your own natural nails, you really think things are dry, but we really suggest you do your best to allow it to dry maybe another 5 minutes, so that the polish dries all the way through, and go ahead and take the test. After the application is completed, and 5 minutes later, gently tap your fingernail on a piece of glass. You'll feel a rubber-like feeling, and once this feels solid, the polish has dried all the way through. The clear is the key in the systems, and is again what we call our clear is compatible with any systems, any nail polish. It doesn't matter. I call it nail polish. I'm not from the business. Nail lacquer. It doesn't really matter the cost of it. You're just going to hopefully be amazed at what our product and system does. This is separate in a link on the store page, the application instructions. I want you to really take your time going through this, even for the nail technician that really believes they know what it's doing. We think it's very, very important to follow these steps for manicures and pedicures, for artificial nails, and the maintenance product. And if you got any questions or comments at all, again, email me, and I'll put you in touch with William. As we grow in the growing stage, I'll be sure that William does all he can to answer you in person. He's a phone type of guy, so when you get in touch with me, be sure you give me the best times a day for him to reach you, as well as your phone number. Again, I'm going to repeat it, but for natural nails, that's manicures and pedicures, it's very, very important that you use the DOT version 2 labeled base coat only as a base coat only. Just with natural nails. You don't use it with artificial nails. The other bottle of DOT is to be used both as a top coat and maintenance, and they're both clearly marked. And again, for the artificial, you'll get 2 bottles, and they're both the same. And you can use them interchangeably as a top coat, base coat, and a maintenance product. So again, you might want to pull up the instruction link and print a copy. And just try to really slow down the first few times and follow this the very best you can. Especially if you're someone at home that are doing their own natural nails, manicures, and pedicures. Pay very, very close attention to this. And don't forget the maintenance product, to use that once or twice a week. We'll be very happy if this is your initial exposure to send you a sample to try. We'll send you 1 unit for artificial, which will include 2 bottles. If you're not interested in that, then we'll send you just for natural, or of course for a technician or a polish company, we'll send you both units. And the only thing we'll ask you is that you'll pay the cost of shipping. So be sure all of you have a hazmat type of account. From our experience, I understand for small shipments, UPS works very well, so be sure you have that account so that when we send you the samples and get your information, we get that account number as well. I'm putting my own contact. My name is John Erickson, and you'll see my email there, and there's a toll-free number. You'll get a brief infomercial about New Horizons first. You might want to listen to it, and once we're in touch, I'll be sure you get my direct line as well. Again, you might want to take a good look at New Horizons Corp, particularly some of the videos on their About page and on the Programs page. Each video is less than 10 minutes. I think there's a total, from what I remember, 3, something like that, 4. And each one, other than the Day Center video, is about 2 minutes or less. The Day Center video goes on about 10 minutes. There's no narrative. It's a nice little video that shows you all our, we call them clients, our individual recipients, vis-a-vis the intellectual and developmentally disabled people that are working with this on DOT and other projects with us, as well as the businesses in the community. And I think you'll enjoy that video to see them at work. It's very heartfelt. So again, thank you very much, and that's all I've got to say. You've got my contact information if I need to clear anything up. Talk to you later.